Steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs!
If someone asked you to name the one man at the center of the Minneapolis Miracle, I'm sure we'd all be like, yeah, we know who that is. It's Stefon Diggs. This bundle of talent has established himself in his chosen field and made a name for himself. However, for a guy that keeps a low profile these days while he lets his on-field exploits do the talking for him, you probably haven't been hearing a lot from him. That's why today we will be showing you 8 things you didn't know about Stefon Diggs. Before we dive into the info of today's list, do not forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment Gifted Athlete to be entered into this month's $500 Amazon gift card giveaway. Good luck! Number 8. He lost his father at 14 and has had to be the father figure ever since. The wide receiver lost his dad to congestive heart failure at 39. At the time, he was only 14. On his deathbed, his father made him promise to take care of the family. And with the way things are going so far, his father must be proud. With 2 little brothers in the family, in 2014, Diggs disclosed to USA Today that he decided to stay with his family and was why he refused several out-of-state scholarships. When his brother Trevon got into the game, when Stefon joked about quickly covering him, he had nothing but praise for his big brother. At the interview, the young brother described Stefon as a father figure in his life. Also, Diggs did not stop there, as he has also extended a helping hand to his community. On one occasion, Diggs went home to donate coats to the needy students in the area. He said he did this because he believed he was not far beyond where they are. So regardless of his shortcomings, you should respect Stefon Diggs for being there for his family and community. Number 7. Accused of forcing a woman to abort his child. Speaking of the shortcomings of our man, he came under fire from a woman named Raina in 2019 for forcing her to abort their baby. The Twitter user simply known as Raina let her Twitter fingers and keypad loose, disclosing that Diggs had a baby with 2 women simultaneously. She also said that she slept with his brother during this time. And as if that wasn't enough, she put out his phone number on Twitter, telling her fans to contact the star and beg him to reimburse her the $500 she paid for the abortion. Not a good look. But I guess sometimes that's just how it goes when you're rich and famous. Number 6. He set a career record in 2020. 2020 was definitely one year to never forget for Stefon Diggs. Our star Diggs finished the season as NFL's top man in both yards and reception categories, recording 127 receptions plus 1,535 yards. This record is so excellent because it made Diggs the first Buffalo Bills player ever to lead the NFL in both categories in only one season. Number 5. He wasn't expected to be this successful. When you look at a star as successful as Stefon Diggs, you're probably thinking everyone who knew him was convinced from the get-go that he was going to be really big. Well, this is not the case, and we can consider Stefon as one example of the quote, "Stars are not born, they are made." From humble beginnings, dealing with the pressure of heavy responsibilities at a young age, to well-known top-level sports athletes, Diggs beat the odds. He was a 5th-round pick when he got drafted with the Minnesota Vikings, and what's crazy is imagining him sitting at number 5, knowing how good he is today. Well, that is all history now, as he's one of the top wide receivers in the league on a powerhouse of an offense with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Number 4. His current girlfriend is much older than him. So how many of you remember Tay Heckard from the series The Game? Or maybe you'll remember the model from basketball star Danny Jennings' former girlfriend and baby mama. Well, wherever you remember her from, she's now with our 27-year-old star, and she's 42! That's a whopping 15 years age gap between the lovers, but as they say, age doesn't matter in love, and Diggs seems to agree with that motto. Number 3. He has mentored his brother to take on the world. As I said earlier on, Diggs' brother Trevon is ready to ball with Alabama. Stefon Diggs finished with the NFL Scouting Combine in 2020. And you guessed right, the young man is willing to follow in his big brother's shoes. Being a product of the University of Alabama, known for its stout defense units, we're optimistic about him. Trevon revealed in an interview that he's always asked Stefon for advice on the game, no matter what, citing an example of ringing his brother up at 2 a.m. asking about his experiences, process, and how he handles it all. There's no question on how great of a job Diggs did filling his father's shoes. Number 2. What led to his departure from Vikings? Unfortunately, it's quite hard to comprehend the ideas behind roster moves, most especially trades. Some reports state that the Bills won over his signature, beating out offers from the Patriots and the Skins. However, other reports suggest that discussions got heated between the club and the player. This resulted from specific phone calls between Brandon Beane, the Buffalo manager, and Vikings Rick Spielman. No one can really pinpoint where the bad blood started from, but Spielman was sneaky, using his position to command a bigger deal from the star. It is said that the team's style of playing didn't really require the $72 million they splashed on him. No matter what actually went down before the trade, Stefon Diggs will remain in Vikings history books for a long time. Forever, if nothing else, for the Minneapolis Miracle. Number 1. His teammates don't want him around their sisters. If a video made while playing around in a locker room is anything binding, Diggs can never dig any of his teammates' sisters, no matter how fine they may be. The said video was seen on the team's official website, with the players having some fun in the locker room. So, the question was asked, which player on the team would Vikings players never want to see their sisters date? You could say that was a no-brainer, but maybe not. Either way, Diggs was a teammate. I might add that Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook were among the players who called him. And that's how we end today's list. So which of the 8 facts was particularly interesting to you? Are there any other facts that you would want to see on this list? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Also, do not forget to leave a like on this video if you're a fan of Stefon Diggs, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time!